Simba. Angry and more confused.
Simba?
Simba. Like, even though this one doesn't sound like what he said, it's kind of funny. Simba. 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 They cannot build off of each other's emotion because the emotion isn't there.
I think those hyenas were even scared.
Cause nobody messes with your dad.
I think those hyenas were even scared.
That's cause nobody messes with your dad.
There's nobody messes with your dad. How am I supposed to care about these characters? I just cringe. I just cringe every time. Like if you cringe every time. Every time. You're probably fucking right, Grumar. The reason why...
Wow! $100? That's a lot of money!
I'm getting hyped for this review, but I have never seen either Lion King film. Which one do I watch first? Should I even bother with the remake?
Fucking watch the original already. Watch the original right now. Jesus Christ. Stop the stream. Yeah, you're probably right, Grumar. The reason... I'll read the quote. The reason it's first time they're meeting him in that scene is so that it makes it seem the female hyena was in charge before Scar, so it doesn't make the female seem to be subserviently. Yeah, with better grammar, I think you're absolutely right. Because they are trying to make Shenzi a girl boss. That is 100% true. Because, like, in my head, I was thinking, like, oh yeah, they're, you know, the dynamic between the hyenas and Scar is, like, a bit of an excuse for them removing the song in a way to try and distract from the fact that, like, Disney just wanted to remove the song because of the Nazi thing or whatever. Which is also true, so I don't know. There's a couple theories here, I guess. Suspicious. When you were a kid, you were never really sure about Shenzi's gender? Yeah, well, female hyenas are the dominant hyenas, and they also have, like, gigantic clitorises that they fuck the males with or something. I don't know. There's some weird fucking shit about hyenas. Why replace Whoopi? I don't know. Why replace literally every actor except James Earl Jones? like, why replace everyone?
Son, keep looking.
Dad, I don't. The reason is because James Earl Jones is still a big name, and Whoopi Goldberg. No Zoomer knows who Whoopi Goldberg is. That's why.
I can't stand the line, "Are you with me, lions?"
I also can't stand the line, "Are you with me, lions?" It makes no sense. Why is she commanding them? She's not the queen. She's just a random fucking lion. She hasn't fucked Simba yet. Or maybe she did fuck Simba. She's not married to Simba yet. I don't remember if that was at the end of the movie or right before that point, but either way. But, like, these fucking lions don't respect you the way that they would, like, the royal family that's been established as, like, this hierarchy in the film. Like, why are you, Beyonce, able to just, like, go up there and be like, "Lions, attack! Are you with me? Blah, blah, blah." Like, you weren't established as this person.
She misgendered all the lionesses.
She did misgender all the lionesses. What the fuck, Beyonce, you fucking bigot.
It was important to Jon Favreau that
Why did this fucking movie go to goddamn straight white male Jon Favreau? Why didn't you give this movie to a woman of color?
All the lionesses
more towards
Fuck
the male
Disney, and they're not progressive.
Certainly in the culture.
That's why they don't put gay characters in their films. You see, you're not allowed to show gay characters in movies in Russia or China, and Disney all of a sudden stops giving a shit about being woke if it means they're making a little bit here. Yeah, just a little fucking yikesy Disney, you know, a little bit. Do this with a song if it was already a song. What are you talking about?
This was the remnant.
Oh yeah, I was gonna get an image for what are you talking about. What was I gonna put there? I kind of want an image that's like that. And I seem to remember some sort of reaction image that's kind of like that, like, you know? Oh yeah, there's like that black girl. What is that? What is that called? Am I just gonna type? I literally typed black girl meme and it's the first thing that showed up. That's so bad. The first black girl meme. Oh, it's there. Why? Black girl meme. I'm just trying to figure out which one's the highest res. I guess that's what I'm saving the image name as. Black girl meme. There's gotta be... I can think of more black girl memes than this black girl meme. I can think of more than this one. So it's weird that that's the one that shows up when I search black girl meme. Because I can think of several black girl memes. I can think of more than one black girl meme. I'm not racist. So this is the one. Is this the digital blackface that they were talking about? Where I use reaction images of black people, but I can't because I'm white, even though I use so many of white people also.
Hey Adam, will you be uploading more of the genius of Synecdoche?
What's weird, I'm sorry, like, it's, like, every time I hear a comment about the Synecdoche series, I get, like, a bit more, like, weirded out than, like, the fucking Lion King series. Because, like, within the I literally explain what I'm doing within the series itself. Like, if you love the Synecdoche series and you're watching it, then you should understand what I said in the last part about, like, how I'm intentionally spacing them out, right? And that it, like, might be a while before the next one, and that, you know, like, that it's, like, how can you want to watch it, you know, implying that you've seen it, but then not understand the basics of, like, I'm sorry. I apologize. All right, let's keep going to remove at least.
Sounds like an excuse not to work on it. Wow, Adam, so meta.
Oh, wow, I'm creating excuses to work on other things instead of that. I'm still working, but my excuse is to work on something different instead of that. What a fucking genius plan that is. Yeah. Wow, I'm working less by working on something different. What a crazy plan for some lazy fucking asshole to just say, "Wow, guys, I promise that I'll make Synecdoche and it'll be later." Like, but my master plan is like, haha, they think I'm going to work on Synecdoche at some point, but this is really just an excuse to work on other things and do the same amount of work. But just work on things that are different. Haha, what a master plan. Fucking retard. I'm sorry. Are you, like, being serious or not? Like, there's legitimately people that, like, unironically believe what you typed. So, like, I just, like, I don't understand it because it's the stupidest fucking thing on the planet.
Lol, not serious, just wanted funny angry Adam.
Actively dodge any potential criticism that they would get for, like, not legitimately, there's people that believe that. I'm sorry. Enough. So, yeah, it's pretty fucking... Yeah, like, unironically... But these people, like... I don't know. I feel like the same people that criticize me for, like, my workflow and pretend like I've abandoned projects that I didn't. I feel like those same people, like, how could you possibly care about what I'm making? Because clearly you're not paying attention. Like, clearly you don't give a shit about what I'm doing, right? I don't know. I think there's some people that just try to create drama. Simba's so bored by this. He's like, duh, what's over there? He's like being saved. Like, it'd be cool, you know, like a real reaction would be like, oh, but instead he's like,
Have fun, son. All right.
what a fucking loser. Scar 2019 is like the same fucking energy as like Jared Leto Joker, honestly. You know? Just fucking incel energy. So now we're getting to the stampede scene. What's weird is like, this looks so much smaller now. This whole area looks just so small. now that it's live action. Doesn't this look so much smaller? Like looking at the perspective, just like isn't like I get it. Realism or something. Like, I don't know. Whew. All right, this should be pretty simple to edit together. This is another thing about these reviews, and part of the reason why this one's taking so long. This scene, I expect, will be pretty easy to edit together. Just because a lot of it is just like show clip, show clip, show clip, right? This is what I'm talking about. This is this right there. There are other parts that not only in the recording but also in the editing process. Holy shit, it's so much bigger. Oh my god. I should just show side by side. Holy shit. It is bigger. Like, yeah, I guess there's like way more consistency in the remake. In terms of like what it looks like, because now this looks like there is still grass up here. Oh my god, it's just like not as steep when you see it from certain angles. Like this is like way too steep for them to run down probably. If this is the spot where they run down. However, it is possible that if you pan the camera to the left, if we were to see like way over here or something, that would be the point where they're actually running down, and that these wildebeest circle around well beyond the frame. So you can make logical sense out of it, although it is a weird choice to have the pan up, not technically a pan, the whatever movement that I forgot the name of, you know, going up camera movement. It is weird to have this at this like cliff face and show that, and then the next time we see, you know, it's like, oh, they're running down. It's like, okay, obviously that was too steep before. But the shot we saw before could have been like right here, right? So it's this area that they're running down. The pan up shot could have been like over here, which makes a bit of sense. Anyway, yeah, this is so much bigger. This is so much bigger. Also, we get the hyenas talking during this scene. This is just something that didn't happen in the remake for some reason. Like, that's weird. I guess I'll get to that. I haven't even started talking about that in the fucking... Yeah, he just roars, and then... Yeah, like, there's no conversations with the... It's literally just, well, let's fucking attack now. Damn, why is it just so much uglier? Why is it why did you make it uglier? Why did you make it uglier? Why did you do that? It's the same shot. Why'd you make it uglier? Why'd you do this? For what reason, John? What the fuck? I can't believe how ugly he made it. Why would he make it so ugly? It's just so ugly. Why would he do that? All. It stinks. So now we're getting to the stampede. Why would you make it so ugly? Stampede scene in the original film, Scar tells Simba. Why would you make it so... Why would you remove the grass? What about grass is unrealistic? Has John never seen grass? Why would you make it ugly? Why would you do this? Why do you want an ugly movie? I just find that's too lucky for real photography. You know, if you were like filming a movie in real life, like to find a shot where there's like grass in it, that's like too lucky for real photography. Grass wouldn't grow that close to a cliff edge unless there's water nearby. Well, make water nearby. Why does it matter? You have... It's literally... You're creating the universe. You can have it be realistic and still look good. The world is at your fingertips when it comes to animation. The limitations of live action should not be placed on animation. Otherwise, why would you animate it? Just fucking go into the real world and film it if you want those limitations. If you want the limitations of live action, go and film it in real life. Then you have the perfect 1-to-1 ratio of limitations from live action to the thing that you've made. It's perfect. That's what you want, right? Why would you animate it? Just go and film a movie. I don't get it. I really don't get it. So everything he says is just so stupid. But he's like Reddit's wife now, so Jon Favreau is like a waifu for Reddit. In the original film, Scar.
You are such a naughty boy.
Damn. How come Simba gets Scar to tell him he's such a naughty boy and I don't? I'm on board with this plan. Let's fucking kill this little shit. Why would you make it so ugly? Why would you make it so ugly? Why would you do that? Of your roar. Yes! It's so awkward. It's so awkward. I can't believe it. I was just listening to myself imitate
That's
it.
why we're here.
But he's the king. What could I give him?
Your roar.
My roar?
Yes!
Yes! It like echoes too. They're not even they're not just not in the same room recording this, they're like not on the same fucking planet. Like they don't understand each other's customs. They grow up in entirely different environments. They don't even like associate the same vision. They don't know what like colors are in the same way that the other person does. Like that's not an edit. No, that's like the echo. The reason why they put an echo there, even though it sounds so fucking stupid and awkward, the reason why they did that is because in John's version, the whole point is so that Simba thinks he caused the stampede. So he purposefully makes a big echoey yes to encourage Simba to roar loud. It wasn't my edit. I know, isn't that stupid?
But he's the king. What could I give him?
Your roar.
My roar?
Yes!
Now I have to specify that that's not my edit because so many people in chat thought it was. I'm still just going over the footage.
A gift that will make him forget it ever happened.
The way he's walking is just like... What's... Everything's so awkward. I hate it.
That's why we're here, Simba. I think I know a way for you to make it up.
Like... Look at this.
To him. A gift that will make him forget it ever happened.
Like, look, what is it? The posture, nothing they're doing physically is communicating what's supposed to be happening.
That's why we're here, Simba. I think I know a way for you to make it up to him. A gift.
Like, what kind of... It looks so awkward. Maybe the challenge here is, like, having them both walking at the same speed together.
I think I know a way.
Because, like, I think in nature, probably, if let's say a baby lion cub is following a regular lion, probably the regular lion is just walking at its own pace, doing whatever the fuck they want, right? And then the baby cub has to, like, catch up extra hard. But instead they have Simba walking at, like, a brisk, you know, kind of fast pace. but Scar is like purposefully slowing down for him, and that's probably why it looks so awkward. Is because like lions just don't do that in real life. Jon.
Upset with me.
That's why we're here.
That's probably why it looks so awkward. Is because lions don't do that in real life. Jon.
Simba.
So mad at you.
So mad at who?
Mad at who? Mad at Jon's mother for not swallowing him. Bam. All right.
You're raw.
Yes! Because what's funny about this part is, like, it's not just a misconception from Jon, but it's something that, like, I feel as though me explaining it to people will also clue a decent amount of other people into that as well, you know, like, I think that there are a good amount of people with this misconception
This important.
that, like, Scar's plan was to make Simba think he did this. Jon has this misconception, which is bad because he's directing the remake. That's really bad. There's a lot of other people that have this misconception. It's not so bad because they're not directing the remake of the movie.
Have fun, son. All right.
They're not like trying to understand the story. for their, it's not their literal job that they're getting paid millions of dollars to misunderstand. Like, I'm not blaming people that aren't getting paid millions of dollars to understand the story, you know. Damn, you know, it's so
Like,
so
in this movie,
fucking
Scar's
sad. It's so incredibly because like when I hear the words that I'm saying, when I hear
apparently thinks that Scar's entire plan revolves around Simba believing he caused the stampede.
I'm like, okay, what do I use as a visual accompaniment, right? And I think, like, okay, I'll probably just use the original movie, but then I think, like, oh, no, but, like, I'm talking about, like, Jon's interpretation of it. I'll just use the remake. But then I'm looking through this, I'm like, everything visually is just so much less clear about, like, what's going on. Like, it's so much less expressive.
Like,
It's so much less expressive. I'm like, I don't want to use it. I don't want to use it because it looks like shit. Jesus Christ, will I use it? I don't know if I will. Rip. I like it. I like how he doesn't even care. Simba doesn't even give a shit. He doesn't care. Oh.
Believing he caused the stampede. Play clip. This gorge is where
why slow-mo? Why slow-mo, Jon? Isn't that less realistic?
Fans come to find their roar.
There was no slow-mo in this scene in the first movie. Why slow-mo?
Play clip. This gorge is...
Slow motion doesn't happen in real life, Jon. Why? Why do that? That's not what happens in real life.
He caused the stampede.
Because documentaries use slow motion sometimes, you fucking dipshit.
Play clip. This gorge.
I'm so mad at you.
Gorge is where all...
Not as a person, but as an entity.
Lions come to find their... He caused the stampede.
It's like, I just want a stampede shot there, but like, it's slow-mo and it looks so stupid and ugly. It looks so, like, I'm trying to like, just use shots to explain what I'm talking about in this review about the movie I'm reviewing, and every single time it's just like, this looks so fucking ugly, how can I use that shot?
Their plan revolves around Simba believing he caused the stampede.
Oh my god, it's so bad. Look how slow he's going.
He caused.
Look how slow. Look how he doesn't care. He doesn't give a shit.
He caused the stampede.
Oh my god.
Play.
He doesn't care.
He caused the
whatever.
Stampede. Play clip. This gorge is where all...
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Stampede.
I hate this. I hate it so much. Man, it's just like, it's so difficult to find clips from this movie to like visually show what I'm trying to communicate, because the visuals don't communicate much at all. They really don't. When you don't have like character expression anymore, like, you're not communicating much, like... Oh my god, it's so gross. It's so disgusting. I'm sad! Like, oh! My dad's dead! Whoa! What are you... What? What's going on? There's nothing. There's nothing here. He doesn't give a shit. I'm so mad. I'm so mad I want to cry. How do I get a clip of it? Like, because I was thinking, like, oh yeah, I'll just, when I say the word, in this movie, when I say the words,
he caused the stampede,
to make him believe he caused the stampede, like, normally, if I were, like, reviewing just the first movie, I would include a clip of Simba going like, oh, what? No, I didn't, like, you know, you can see in his facial expression, he knows he believes he caused the stampede. There's nothing in this movie! There's nothing in this movie that communicates that! I don't have a visual! I don't have a visual to show! Like, what do I put here? What do I do? What is this? There's nothing. Like, I guess I'm going with this clip. Like, I guess I'm going with that expression. Okay. Fucking Christ, John. I hate you. Sorry, I don't hate you as a person. I hate your film.
Simba
a lot. More than any other film that has ever been made in the existence of all time.
believing he caused the stampede.
That's what I have to go with!
Revolves around Simba believing he caused the stampede.
This gorge is where all lions come to find...
That's what I'm forced to go with emotionally. This is the face of Simba believing he caused the stampede. That's the face I'm showing, because that's what I got to work with. It's so stupid and bad and dumb and terrible and bad and stupid and dumb and terrible. It's bad. It's pretty bad. I hate this movie more than any movie that's ever been made. I don't hate a movie more than I hate this movie. I hate this movie so much. I hate this so much!
Whole plan involved
him thinking his roar caused the stampede. Back to this shot. Back to this shot that just says so much about everything here.
My plan was to kill...
Isn't that so... This is the visual I have. This is the visual I have. Let's compare it to the other movie. Like, do I need to? Like, that's the visual I have to reference in this film Simba thinking that he caused the stampede and caused his father's death. Like, look at how much we have. Look at this. There's so much to work with here. There's, like, expression that he's crying. Like, all this shit. There's so much, but in the fucking remake, I got one shot here, and this is the closest that we get to, like, a visual accompaniment of me saying, like, Simba realized that he caused his father's... This is, like, literally the closest fucking shot that we get. Like... Why would you release this movie?
All lions? Even my dad?
Like, in this movie, Scar's whole plan involves him getting Simba to roar and him thinking that his roar caused the stampede.
Why would you release this movie?
The original film, the plan was to kill Simba. Show clip from...
Why would you release this movie? This is like worse than Hitler. John, you're worse than Hitler. Why would you do this? I get it, money. Jon already had money. He must, like, actually hate the world. He must, like, actually want to see a decline in human morals and intelligence and general well-being. That must be his... I don't see any other reason why he would release the movie. He's already got money. He must actively want to watch people suffer. Or cause the stampede. In the original film, the plan was to kill Simba.
No, fool,
The stampede. In the original film, the plan was to kill Simba.
no, fool, we're gonna kill him. And Simba, too.
Like, how much more obvious can you get, Jon? Like, the plan was to kill Simba. He says it in the song. That's what the plan was. To kill Simba.
No, fool, we're gonna kill him. And Simba, too.
That was what the plan was, Jon! That's what the plan was! He didn't watch the original movie. See, look, I can think of, like, such a fucking easy one right here. It's the shot where it zooms into his face right after he roars. Look at this. Right, this one right here. Wait for it. Right here. That's a good one to use. Wow. It's like the visuals clearly communicate the goals and emotions of the characters in any given scene. It's like I can jump to a point in the movie and be like, wow, it's like really, really clear what the character is feeling at that moment. Too realistic. You can't have that. Nah, can't do it.
Want to end up?
I'll go with you.
No.
With you.
No.
Ah! That's cursed. It's absolutely cursed. It's bad. Up! Simba's eyes grow so big. The rest of that looks pretty normal.
No. 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 No.
I'm just trying to see.
No.
I'll go with you.
No.
So weird. Like,
I'll go with you.
No.
you could have done without the eyes getting that big in that frame, and I don't think it would have made a difference in terms of like how people reacted to it or like what people noticed about it. Like, why did the eyes grow so big?
I'll go with you.
No.
So weird. Maybe it's a subconscious thing. Maybe it's a subconscious thing. I don't know.
I'll go with you.
No.
No.
I mean, these are great animators. They know more about it than I do, so they might have some reasons for it. The stampede.
This could also be seen as Scar getting Simba distracted for the time between him getting out of the gorge and the hyenas causing the stampede. Wow. This is making me realize how awesome the original is.
Yeah, that's like kind of interesting now that I like, there's so much wrong with this movie and it's so difficult to figure out everything wrong with it. Cause like, Scar saying you might need to work on that little roar of yours, that brings it back to like Simba's insecurities, right? That's like literally him playing on his emotions of his insecurities, specifically from him being insecure that he needed to get saved by his dad, right? That roar is like a very specific memory of this. And yet in Jon's version, in Papa John's version, there is no like, oh, you might want to work on that little roar because like that's like the roar that like got you saved by, like, it's not like a point of embarrassment. It's literally Scar just going like, this is where lions find their roar. This is like a cultural thing that you've never been told about, and I'm going to trick you into making you think that you caused the stampede, so you just roar really loud. Like, There's no manipulation there because Scar didn't play on Simba's emotions there, right? He kind of did in this, like, Jon tries to make up for it by adding this whole element of, like, you will never be called a cub again. If you find your roar, no one will call you a baby no more, Simba. Like, that's literally what's happening in the... Yeah. That's literally what's happening in the remake, is, like, Simba doesn't want to be called a baby anymore. But, like, in this one, he's, like, actually, like, fucking triggering him, like, on an event that's very recent and that he feels a lot of shame and guilt over. Like, it's much more manipulative, and manipulative is, like, what you want the character to be if they're going to be able to manipulate other characters in the story. It's so impossible to communicate every single fucking thing that's wrong with this movie. It's so fucking impossible. Like, I can't... It's literally not possible. I'd have to make, like, a 20-hour video. Like, there's some things that I just have to let go. Yeah, you know what? But yeah, it's like, it's not just a misconception from Jon, it's a misconception from a lot of people. So I do kind of have to explain it. It looks like Bonsai has 8 legs, and this is just one continuous creature. Looks like just one guy.
Here is a fact. There's no God over me. There's no policeman over me. There's no one over me. I am God.
Beep. 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 Beep.
Disney unintentionally invented tentacle porn.
Disney didn't invent tentacle porn. No way. Tentacles didn't exist in animation before Disney, really?
Or who is proud of himself for how easily
I
he
wouldn't
can
be
manipulate Simba
so
because of
shocked, but
Simba's
I'm
young age
skeptical.
and blind trust.
Is there no reverb in the... It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, there is on Mufasa. If there is on J.D. McCrary, you can't tell. Because it's like, you can't... They purposefully had him so low in the mix because there was literally nothing they could fucking do. They spent, like, at least 20 minutes trying to get a good scream out of him, and then they just gave up. They were like, we're never going to get one. So they just gave up. They moved on. I think there is reverb, but it's just so low in the mix because they're trying to hide the embarrassment. You can kind of hear it. I don't know if I'm imagining it or not. It's genuinely unbelievable. It's like, nobody on the fucking planet could have imagined that it would be this bad. When you think, like, the Lion King remake, when you think remaking the Lion King, nobody on the fucking planet could have possibly imagined. Look at his face. Look at his stupid face. Nobody could have possibly imagined this. It's not possible. It's incomprehensible how one could not only make that, but spend like $150 million making it. What was it? 200 million? What was the budget? How you could like plan it out? How you could plan something out and wind up with that? So embarrassing. So I've surpassed the length of the original film. I have not yet surpassed the length of the remake, but I am 100% certain to.
Hey again, guys. Thanks for watching as always. Special thanks to my patrons: Wholesome 100 Big Chungus Lemonade Warrior, Lord Durham, TheMessers.com, Bof Jimin, Pit Inhabitant, Gabriel Herrera, Kirbymon, Splat, Hoofy Doe, Olivia Spores, Ocean Machinery, and Malav Shah. Be safe out there.